What's up, YouTube? I want to do a quick review on a optic spacer mount that I just got. It's pretty rare that I order something in that says it does a certain thing and you're surprised at how well it does what it claims to do. So basically what this is, it's a Macedon Defense, I guess how you say it, KRAM optic spacer. This is the packaging it comes in. And what it is, it's a spacer for an ACOG. If you look at a typical ACOG, an ACOG mount, where it sits, if you run a rear sight on a rifle like this, where it lines up is about at the charge handle or so. And they have a real short eye relief on the TA01s and the TA31s. So like that, they got about 1 inch to 1.5 inches eye relief. So when you do actually shoulder rifle and use the optic, I have to be right about there to get a complete clear picture or whatever of the optic. There's no shadowing. So if you look at my nose is already past the charge handle. I usually like to shoot kind of nose the charge handle as reference, but right there I don't have a full view. Like I said, I gotta come in right about there. So it basically makes it hard in kind of awkward shooting positions or something. If you're shooting like 3-gun or whatever, if you're laying under something or you're trying to take, kind of an awkward shooting position, it's hard to get the eye relief and get your nose so far up, actually past the charge handle to get a full field of view with the optic. So that's really my only complaint with an ACOG. I love these things, man. They're really tough. They're really clear glass. They're awesome optics. It's just the eye relief portion of it. And I kind of OCD about running a rear sight, so I run rear sights on everything, backup sights. So really it's not an option for me not to run a sight and then space the optic back, just because, like I said, for some reason OCD, I have to have a backup on. So what I looked into, found some guys talking about it on a forum, is this spacer mount. And basically what it does is it takes from the where this normally traditionally would mount up here, like the other one, and come just to the back of this mount here, and then parallel again with the charge handle. What this does, this piece here, basically fills in and replaces the bolt. So you bolt it here. A long bolt goes in the center, right here to go to the mount, and then another bolt goes through here to just the optic. So this one goes through mount, main mount, and then spacer mount, bolt here. Then this bolt goes through basically to all three, mount, spacer mount, and optic. And then one back here goes through just the mount to the optic. So you still get the two on the optic itself, and then two in the base to the spacer. So you guys shot 3 bolts in here now. But if you look at the spacing back here, it sets the optic all the way back, basically where it would be if you didn't run a backup sight. So you can still run the backup, you can space it back here or whatever over your optic. This is the 7mm rise by chance on which will clear a small backup, a shallow or short backup sight. It won't clear on the Maytech or Modtech, however you want to say it. It won't clear on that. You'll need the 9 to clear that one. This is the 7. This should clear this, and it'll probably clear like a Magpul, either the M-Bus Pro and probably just the regular polymer or whatever Magpul M-Bus. And what it does now is, like I said, when you bring it down, I get a full field of view right there. So you can see I'm not nose to the charge handle yet. That gives me room. It actually spaces it up as well, because you're taking the thickness of the spacer. So if I'm in a kind of a compromised shooting position, I can still get a full field of view there. It just gives you that flexibility of the optic. And like I said, that's the only complaint I would have or had with an ACOG, is just the eye relief with a backup. You have to run it forward, and you have to get so far on the gun. If you look, this is out at the first notch on the extension tube, buffer extension, and it's still, like I said, I still get good. That's where I like the pull, for standing and shooting or whatever, running a gun or whatever, is at the first notch. So like I said, right there, bang, I got a full field of view, This thing's crystal clear. There's no shadowing, nothing like that. So it's awesome, man. It takes my only complaint away that I had with the ACOG and running a backup sight, is it just you had to get so far forward on the gun, and that basically cures that. For I think I paid $39 through Primary Arms, and Primary Arms has real reasonable shipping too. I like to go through them because you can pay like a first class if it's something under 13 ounces. It's like $2.50, $3 shipping, as opposed to going to someone like Brownells who's flat rated at $8 or $8.50 and takes forever. These guys ship like that day if you order before a certain time, or next day, and you get a priority mail or first class. I usually receive it within 2 to 3 business days. So I mean, awesome program going through Primary Arms as far as getting small parts to them. Really good shipping rates. And like I said, for $40, it makes this optic, man, like 5 times better as far as eye relief goes. Awesome optic anyway. If you don't run a backup sight and you move yours all the way back, then you're basing the same position as I am now. But I get to run a backup and that spacer. So best of both worlds on it as far as I'm concerned. Like I said, it's very rare that nowadays you order a product that says it does XYZ and it does it so well it surprises you. So man, it surprised me. So I ordered another one. It's coming for that gun there or whatever, but I ordered the 9mm to be able to offset for the Maytech sight, to get it up above high enough for that sight and back. So I just wanted to give you guys a quick review. If you have an ACOG, especially one of these like the TA31s or the TA01s that have the real shallow eye relief, I believe some of the commercial ones have better eye relief, like the TA11, something like that. Some of those have like 2+ inches of eye relief, so some of those really isn't an issue as much as these are. But if you do run one of these, man, check it out. It's $40. Money well spent. As far as I'm concerned, I'd buy them. Like I said, I'm buying one for the other rifle right after I tried this one, because it's great to get that eye relief back, or get the optic back to where you can get on the gun in a normal shooting position and not be really hunched in forward to really try to get that eye relief. Like I said, it's a nice natural position for me now, and like I said, it doesn't have to be a perfect standing shooting position in order to get as far forward as I need to get on that optic to get a full field of view. So, but check them out, guys. Like I said, nice clean mount. It comes in black, and they had a box check. I guess they come in bronze as well. This one was just the onyx, is what it says, so black. And this particular one was a 7mm. So if you got a short sight, you can run a 7. They even have a 5, I think, and that's probably with no backup sight. And like I said, and a 9, and a 9 will clear the taller backup sights, probably like the Midwest Industries, stuff like that, or the Troys. That's a taller sight. So, but 7 will clear short sights. Anyways, just wanted to give you guys a heads up. Like I said, excellent product so far. I shot it just a little bit. I haven't put a ton of rounds through it, but I've shot it a little bit, and I've shot it, prone. I've shot it, kind of like laying down or whatever, kind of simulate around a barricade or under a barricade, stuff like that, and it's awesome. So check it out, guys. If you get a chance. Primary Arms does have them in stock right now. I'm sure there's other places that sell them, but like I said, their shipping is real reasonable through Primary Arms, so I'd recommend trying that. But anyways, just want to give you guys a heads up. Thanks for watching.